Of all the parts of speech, nouns are perhaps the most important. A noun is a word that identifies a person, animal, place, thing or idea. A lot of categories of nouns exist, so let's find them out. First of all, we have common nouns. Common nouns are names of a common thing. They name people, places, things, animals, or ideas in general. In other words, we do not speak about something specific. Such examples are a cat, chair, man, flower, door, tree, city, country, sunlight, etc. Common nouns can be singular or plural. But why are they common? They are common because they are common names. A cat, a desk. Of course, because we can use articles with these nouns. We can say, a cat is sleeping on the sofa, or the tree in my yard fell down. Common nouns also have plural forms. We say a pen or 3 pens. Finally, a common noun begins with a lowercase letter, unless it is at the beginning of a sentence. Proper nouns. Proper nouns are considered to be the opposite of common nouns. A proper noun is the name of a unique entity. Let's see their characteristics. First of all, they are specific names. Secondly, they are always capitalized. And thirdly, they usually lack plural form, but some of them occur in plural. In this case, of course, we speak about groups of entities considered as unique. Proper nouns can be names of people, organizations, cities, countries, geography, astronomy, history. They could be monuments, religions, scriptures, awards, months, days, holidays, and many, many more. So, let's mention some examples. Parthenon, London, Shakespeare, Everest, Abraham Lincoln, Argentina, World War I, the Nobel Peace Prize, and of course you can think of a lot of other examples to mention. Abstract nouns. Common nouns. Common nouns are names of a common thing. They name people, places, things, animals, or ideas in general. In other words, we do not speak about something specific. Such examples are a cat, chair, man, flower, door, tree, city, country, sunlight, etc. Common nouns can be singular or plural. Another category of nouns are the concrete nouns. A concrete noun refers to people or things that exist physically and at least one of the senses can detect. They are all around us. We can see them, we can touch them, feel them, or taste them. Such examples are table, chair, car, orange, apple, glass, sparrow, and many, many more. Let's move on to another category. Compound nouns. Compound nouns are nouns that are made up of 2 or more words. These are very common, and new combinations are created almost daily. As we said, they normally have 2 parts. The 2 parts may be written in a number of ways. As one word, so we speak about closed or solid compound nouns. As 2 words, with a hyphen, joined with a hyphen, so we speak about hyphenated compound nouns. And thirdly, as 2 separate words. So we speak about open or spaced compound nouns. Now let's see compound nouns in more details. The 2 parts of the compound nouns may be 2 nouns joined together. The words bed and room are each nouns in their own right, but if you join them together, they form a new word, bedroom. The same happens with water tank. Another case is to have a noun and a verb, so we speak about rainfall, haircut. The third case is a noun plus an adverb, so an example for it is passerby. Adding to that, we can have a verb plus noun, washing machine. or an adjective plus noun, greenhouse. Moreover, we have adjective plus verb, public speaking, and in this way we discuss about how we speak, and an adverb plus noun, bystander, and finally an adverb plus verb. So we have an output. For the following categories of nouns, we are going to speak in more detail in different lessons. Here, let's find out some general rules. Let's start first with collective or group nouns. So, let's find out what is a collective noun. A collective noun is the name of a group of multiple people, animals, or things taken together and spoken of as a whole. They usually function as singular nouns in a sentence, but they are occasionally used in a plural manner. In this case, we have to take into account the pronoun and verb agreement. If they are functioning as a single unit, as a whole, then we use a singular verb and pronoun. Whereas if they are acting as individuals, then we use a plural verb and pronoun. For example, a large crowd was gathering in front of the stadium. Here, the crowd is acting as a unit. The crowd were clapping and yelling, whereas here, the members act separately. In order to understand better what a collective noun is, let's find out some common collective nouns used for animals. We say a parliament of foals, so we mean a group of foals. A pride of lions, a mob of kangaroos, a flight of birds, a swarm of bees, a herd of elephants, a pack of wolves, a flock of sheep. Of course, there are no collective nouns only for animals. We also have collective nouns that have to do with people or things. So we say a crowd of shoppers, a gang of thieves, a company of actors, a class of school children, a family, a crew, a team, a choir, a band, an audience. We also have groups of things. A bunch of keys or a bunch of bananas, a deck of cards, a cluster of grapes, a flight of steps, a suite of rooms or a suite of furniture, a bouquet of flowers, a pile of papers. Finally, let's discuss about the two main categories of nouns, countable nouns and uncountable nouns. Countable nouns are nouns which have singular and plural forms. In other words, they can be counted. We say one book or two books. Their singular form can use the determiner e or n, or otherwise we use numbers. We can say one book or two books. Let's see other examples too. There are 3 red books on the shelf. Here we have 3 books. And many restaurants sell hot dogs nowadays. On the other hand, we have uncountable or mass nouns, which is our last type of nouns. Uncountable nouns are nouns that cannot be counted. They have only one form, and that is the singular. In other words, they do not have plural forms. Usually, they are food, liquids, materials, abstract nouns, etc. To express a quantity of an uncountable noun, we use a word or expression like some, a lot of, much, a bit of, etc. Or else we use an exact measurement like a cup of, a bag of, 1 kilo of, 1 liter of, a handful of, an hour of, a day of, and many more. So let's see the last 2 examples. Eating a lot of chocolate is unhealthy. Here chocolate is an uncountable noun. And last, I need a piece of advice, where advice cannot be counted. This is the end of the lesson on nouns. Thank you very much.